What if somebody actually tries to buy something? Do we have sale prices set up? I'm gonna need a calculator to figure out what's 20% of 3 watermelons is.
This isn't an actual Black Friday sale. I just put that circular out so we would have a large enough crowd to sacrifice to complete the reverse sacrament and have an audience with Lucifer.
Yeah, but what if somebody wants to buy something while they're waiting to be slaughtered?
There is no waiting now that we have Grimgore the Unfathomed. As soon as that door opens, it's gonna look like the end of Dead Alive in here. Give me flesh. Ready the door.
Opening in 3, 2, 1! I lived through this! Timmy's gonna be so happy!
I've never wanted to do this so badly. The savings!
Damn!
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Wow.
Woo!
Not my best slaughter, but definitely in the top 5.
Well, technically you didn't kill them.
Well, neither did Charles Manson, but you don't know who the fuck Bruce Davis is, do you?
No, wait, so what's next in the ritual?
I just recite the unholy words. Zarada, Dominu, Fresca, Chili's.
At last, my reign can begin. Foolish human, you thought you could summon me as you would a common servant? Gaze upon me and tremble, pitiful mortals, for you know not the ruin you have released upon your world. The morning star has come. All shall despair. All shall rot. All shall...
Yeah. That sounds great. But I need to return this thing.
What?
Last week I used your officially licensed Lucifer's Pocket Necronomicon to summon a chimera as a familiar, and this is what I got.
And it has 3 heads.
But they're all goats. There's supposed to be a lion, a snake, and a goat, not all goats.
It's kind of my new thing, man. I'm branding. Didn't you notice all the goats on the cover and in Hell's new logo?
But look right here on the page. It shows a picture of what I and everyone else except for you apparently would expect when they hear the word chimera.
Was it not horribly evil and murderous?
Not really. It was malicious at best. I sicked it on a customer in here, and all it does was maim him. Left him with a flesh wound, and he crawled out of here.
I can ensure that he died from an infection from that very same wound a few hours later.
That's not the point. It says right here, chimeric familiar, bloodthirsty,
He did draw blood from that guy.
unfailingly compliant,
He technically did what you told him.
deviously intelligent.
He did basically trick that guy into killing himself by dragging his open wound across the filthy streets of Baltimore.
Visually terrifying.
You know, goats were way scarier back when all this started, or at least that's what my marketing team told me.
It's not even bigger than a regular goat. This whole thing is a fucking joke, and I can't believe a businessman of your caliber is willing to settle for peddling such an inferior product.
Hey, at least I delivered. When was the last time that a prayer worked?
This goddamn disaster cost me 5 human souls, not to mention the 60 or so I had to spend just to get some FaceTime with you. So if you can't fix this, then you owe me 65 souls.
Well, I don't have that much on me right now. I left my wallet at home, and I might have a few in my pocket. Well, that I had pockets in my other form.
I demand satisfaction.
As per the binding of the ritual, I have to satisfy your request.
Great, then fix this thing.
Look, I'll level with you. This isn't the first complaint I've gotten about this problem, and if I fix yours, then I'm gonna have to fix everyone else's, and I'm just way too busy for that.
Oh, the poor devil's so busy. You know how much of my time you've wasted with your low-quality shit? I'm trying to run a successful business, so why don't you take a seat and have a lesson? You keep your souls, and you run the store here while we do some Black Friday shopping.
Fine.
Hey, Satan, look, while you're here, you're basically going to be doing my job. So here's the rundown. Here's the deal. Cash register's over here. There's a shovel underneath the counter for digging graves. This button right here, that's to activate the instant platypus.
What?
Yeah, the male ones are poisonous. If a customer comes in, just sell them a book or some drugs or murder them. It's up to you. Now, I would suggest pre-digging at least 3 graves in preparation for your shift.
That's not necessary. I'll just send them directly to the underworld.
Well, la-dee-fucking-da. All the books are sorted alphabetically, and the drugs are sorted by convenience needed to reach it while on said drug. Don't disturb the dust piles, Joey's dance recitals in the VCR if you get bored, and don't make eye contact with Grimgore.
All right, I packed up some bleach, box cutters, envelopes of ricin, zip ties, duct tape, and a pair of walkie-talkies. Let's get over to the Walmart before all the good violence is over.
Awesome. Satan, can you punch your way through the floor and grab us some PCP so we can feel invincible?
Good thinking.
Man, it's gonna be way easier to get to that with you around.
We're off. If you have any trouble, I don't want to hear about it.
Adios, El Diablo.
I can't believe I have to work off 65 souls. This is bullshit. You know, back in the BCs when I was running shit, everything was great, and then that Christ asshole showed up and everybody with his love and his feelings.
Wow, I can tell by this massacre that I missed some really great deals. Are there any copies of the Toilet Wine Compendium by Martha Stewart?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like working here.